you're confused and you don't know what's going on, or you have a question, please refer to this video. We left off, of course, with our thesis statement here. And here's an example of a thesis statement. By experiencing and observing unfair punishments given to people in improving gender and LGBT equality, it's conspicuous that we live in a society where justice prevails and improves. So this person's paper, they're looking for justice. They're saying that justice is happening in the world. Things are being happened. Fairness, crimes are being punished. People are being punished justly. So we go to body paragraph number 1, the outsiders. Okay. Here this person said, The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. There are situations of justice that occurred to the greasers, showing that not every circumstance was against the greasers. So in other words, their topic sentence is saying that the greasers are victims of justice as well as injustice. Okay. So what do we do here in this, the black type right here? We explain the controlling idea. This is our background information. This is what's going to make our information give us a little bit of the situation so we understand it better. So I'll read it to you. A week after Bob Sheldon was murdered by Johnny, Johnny and Ponyboy are with Dally in Windrixville. When they come back from Dairy Queen, they see adults and small children having a picnic by the church building, but they also see the building is on fire. Without hesitation, Pony and Johnny jumped into the church building to save the children who were still inside the building. Ponyboy does not perish with many injuries, but Johnny, however, is badly burned. While he is in the hospital, Johnny's story is in the newspaper several times. He's seen as a hero, even though he was responsible for Bob's death. This was injustice for Johnny because Bob's death was only self-defense on Johnny's part, and Johnny would have never killed him if Bob wasn't intentionally trying to drown Ponyboy. Okay? So it gives us background of why they're going to talk about that this is a case of justice. Now, I know I said right here, copy down 2 examples. What I meant by this, just so you know, was to put 1 in each box, okay? So I'm sorry if you put 2 in each box. But, however, the more information you have, the better. So it's no harm, no foul. So for every other example, from here on in, if you only want to put in 1, that's okay. If you want to put in 2, putting in more information is just proving your point even more. So please don't hesitate to do so. It's not a big deal, all right? So here we have a quotation. We have an explanation of a quotation. Randy admitting the Socials were the ones responsible for the situation proves that Johnny is innocent and not punishable by his actions of self-defense, okay? Proving justice. Here we have another quote, Hinton, page 126. We have an explanation of that quote, showing justice, that they were heroes, okay? Then we have our sum up paragraph, okay? Now, this paragraph does the final thing. It does 2 things. It sums up our information about the outsiders, and it also transitions to the next subtopic or the next idea, or the next source. So it says, despite Johnny and Ponyboy being greasers who were seen as poor and dangerous socials, they received a fair trial and punishment to the obvious actions that they were not at fault with. They were also seen as real people instead of being defined by stereotypes when praised by their righteous actions. Every day, people are punished fairly in our legal system, court system, and justice is served. They make their point. Now this last part. Another person who received fair punishment was Michael Vick, a popular NFL football player. Like Ponyboy and Johnny, Vick received fair punishment and trial for actions that they were responsible for. So it's bringing those 2 sources together. They are unrelated. Michael Vick was a football player who got in trouble with the law for dogfighting. Ponyboy and Johnny were, fugitives from the law. They're unrelated, but he's tying them in, saying justice was served with Pony and Johnny, and justice was served with Michael Vick, okay? So this next paragraph is where you start the second source, and it is your first Upfront magazine article. You give me a topic sentence, tell me some background, some basic information, give me a quotation, explain the quotation proving justice or injustice, whatever your topic is. Give me your second quotation, give me an explanation of justice or injustice, whatever your topic is, sum it up, and transition to the next article. Okay? So that is an example of what I'm looking for within these body paragraphs. All you have to do is put 1 here. If you've done 2, like I said, awesome. You're going to have great, well-supported pieces. And if you want to do that throughout, you're almost guaranteeing yourself an A by putting multiple examples in there. You may want to rate them. So, all right, hope this video helps. I'm going to shut this off now, and hopefully